You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
Hello, guys. Thanks for joining me on the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find me on Twitter and get.ai. But before we start, I just want to say this is a real American patriot channel for Americans only. If you're a socialist, Marxist, liberal, communist, please exit the channel. And on that note, guys, let's start the show. This episode, I want to bring you an article that I read. I haven't read this article yet, so it's going to be my first reaction, right? It's from Zero Hedge, right? Zero Hedge, right? So whatever I'm reading is gonna be first reaction. So if you wanna read the article, I'll leave it in the description below. But let's get on with the program. Okay, the title of the article says "Zombie Corpse Dead Will Outnumber Living on Facebook Within 50 Years." Excuse me. New analysis by academic from Oxford Internet Institute, part of the University of Oxford, predicted the dead may outnumber the living on Facebook within 50 years, a trend that will have grave implication, right? Grave implication. I'm sorry, the text is small. I can't read. I need my glasses. Have grave implication for how we treat our digital heritage in the future. The analysts predicted that based on the 2008 user level, at least 1.4 billion members will die before 2100. In this scenario, the dead could outnumber the living by 2070 if the world's largest social media continue to expand at current rate. However, the number of deceased users could reach as high as 4.9 billion before the end of the century. Quote, the statistic given to raise a new and difficult questions around who has the right to all these data and how should it be managed with the best interests of the family and friends of the deceased and its use by the future historian to understand the past, said lead author Carl Ullman, a doctoral candidate at the OII, Oxford Institute. Quote, on the social level, we have just begun asking these questions, and we have a long way to go. The management of our digital remains will eventually affect everyone who uses the social media, since all of us will one day pass away and leave our data behind, but the total of the deceased user profile also amounts to something larger than the sum of its parts. It is or will at least become part of our global digital heritage. Unquote. Co-author David Watson, also a Phil student at the OII, explained, never before in history has such a vast archive of human behavior and culture been assembled in one place. Controlling this archive will, in a sense, be a control of our history. It is therefore important that we ensure that access to these historical data is not limited to a single for-profit firm. It is also important not to make sure the future generation can use our digital heritage to understand their history. Unquote. The analysts set up two potential extreme scenarios, arguing the future the future trend will fall somewhere in between. The first scenario assumed that no one user joined in 2018. Under these conditions, Asia share of dead user increased rapidly to the amount nearly 40% total by the end of the century. Nearly half of these profiles comes from India, Indonesia, which together amount for just under 279 million Facebook mortalities by 2100. The second scenario assumed that Facebook continued to grow by its current rate of 13% globally every year until each market reaches saturation. Under these conditions, Africa will make up the growing share of the dead users. Nigeria, in particular, become a major hub in this scenario, accounting for over 6% of the total. By contrast, Western user will account for only the majority of those users within the U.S. market to the top 10. All right. So what this article is just saying that Asia will have more dead Facebook user than anybody else because Asia, places like India, have a more highly dense population compared to the United States. So basically, this article just, in a sense, it said that there's gonna be more dead people on Facebook than there is live people if the rates continue at the moment right now. So what you're trying to say is that right now there are a lot of deceased accounts out there. So all these people that you have, if you have a Facebook account, and you have like 100,000 followers, how do you know these people aren't dead yet? Right? Kind of eerie, right? Kind of weird. Like these people might be dead and you don't even know it, because who keep tab of 3,000 friends, right? And not just that, but the data it leaves, like these dead people just died. So how are they supposed to delete their accounts? Their history will remain in the virtual realm, right? It's like the Matrix. They'll forever live on in the Matrix, right? So it's kind of eerie when you think about this. It's startling that there's gonna be more dead people on Facebook than it is for live people within the next couple of years if Facebook continue to exist. Which I don't think Facebook will. I think in the future, Facebook is not gonna. There's gonna be an ending for everything. It's like when there's a beginning, there's gonna always be an ending. It's like an Ouroboros. Right? It's gonna be a snake eating a tail, right? So I think in the future, I don't think Facebook will last that long. I think future will come to demise, come to end like MySpace, because I think within the future there's gonna be something else better gonna come and replace Facebook. Because Facebook right now are losing a lot of popularity right now. People are leaving Facebook, and I keep saying again and again, if you're on Facebook, please leave Facebook because you don't know what they're doing. There's a lot of evil agenda that's going on in Facebook. They're banning people. So that's why I don't think that Facebook will actually make it to the 2100, because that's a long time. They might be engulfed by other entities. Right, so they might be bought out by someone else. So I wouldn't think that they're gonna last that long, because every company, there's always a company. Company is not an indefinite thing. It doesn't last forever, right? So you see company come and goes. Right, you see all these companies. Sears is gone. Right, if they don't adapt, they'll be gone too. So I don't think. What I do concern about is your data online, because within the internet, if you leave your any kind of metadata, is on there, unless you physically take it out by yourself. So if you're dead, how are you supposed to do that? So these metadata will be forever online, right? Say if, like for this YouTube channel, if I'm dead, my account will still be on here unless somebody know my password and delete my account, or if YouTube go physically and delete my accounts, right? But if they don't do that, I mean, forever, people memory are forever live, right? I mean, I'm living right now. I could be dead the next day, but my video is still on here. So they're immortalized. All right, they live on. Their image and their messages live on. That's the purpose of these data. But I just want to share these articles. I mean, are you interested in these articles? I find it intriguing because, you don't know all these accounts online. You don't know if they're really there or not. You think that all these people still alive. I don't have 1,000 friends on Facebook when I used to have it, so I don't keep tab of everyone. So how do I even know these people are still alive? It's kind of eerie and it's kind of creepy as well. But I just want to bring this article to let you guys think, right? Have these prolific thoughts going on to your head right now. All right. If you like what I do, please follow me on social media, Twitter and Gap.ai. And if you like, and I'm not monetized by YouTube. I mean, I'm unrestricted, unrehearsed, unedited, unscripted. So I can say whatever heck I want, unbounded. So if you like what I do, please share the channels, like the channel, and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe because I'm doing this for free, because I want to do it for free, and nobody can't do anything about it. So you don't need to donate. Donations are needed. You don't. Yeah, I'm not taking super chat. But what will help me a lot is hitting the subscribe button, because I'm trying to wake up America. Let them think. The purpose of this channel is to think and to wake up. On that note, guys, let me know what you think. Does this article intrigue you? Should I continue making more video about these type of articles or not? Let me know you agree. And once again, thank you for listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Stefan. This is the show. And on that note, guys, I'm signing out. Peace.